Oh, we back again.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Hey, let us know if you can hear us this time. Because, I hope you can hear me. It looked like it is because it's bouncing more. Let me know. We back live.
Sir.
Yeah, my bad first time. It was technical difficulties. Trust. We trying to get it in. I got Max Vizion with me from San Diego. Came a long way for this shit to go mute. I think I did the shit right.
We're good, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Good.
Is anybody on there? I can't see nobody on the chat, but it's all good. Let's just rock with it. I'm praying it's all good. It looked like one person on there.
Get him on right now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yo, who is that?
Let's see.
What's good?
What's good? He's on it. Hey,
yeah, he can
Slay.
hear us. Can
You
you
hear
hear us? This is that live shit, man. I guess he can. I don't know.
You probably can.
Look, man. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
He said,
yeah, we can hear you.
Good to go.
Yeah, we had the mute. I had the mute button on like a dumbass. My bad. It was an epic intro. So we're going to run this back one more again.
You're good, boy.
Nah, the only reason why I'm getting a little somber is because before we did a moment of silence for takeoff.
We did.
So I was trying to get back in that frame of mind. I'm sorry to seem, kind of upset about. I'm upset about the mute and everything because it was like you said, it was an amazing intro. It was cool, but let's take a moment of silence for takeoff real quick. Thank you guys. Hey, shout out to Takeoff and his family. Shout out to the Migos. I don't know if y'all ever see this or anything like that, but I do have a YouTube page. So I just want to let y'all know that I feel y'all. I know lost people in my family behind gun violence and things like that. So shout out to y'all. It's an epidemic right now. But let's get away from that for a second, and I want to get back to this gentleman sitting across from me. And like I had did before, I'm going to play something for you.
That's right, you right.
Max Biz. SD. Let's go.
I was riding up tracks with Facebook, telling my stats, now I had no shame. Maybe that's the reason I'm bad, no baby.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason I changed. I was standing 10 toes down, mapping out dreams with it. 10 toes down, mapping out dreams. 10 toes down, mapping out dreams with it. 10 toes down, mapping out dreams. Maybe I was riding rescue.
That's just a sample.
Yes, sir.
You can't get no more than that. The album ain't out yet. Fuck y'all. Amazing.
Coming soon.
Welcome to the pod. Max Vizion, San Diego. He is amazing, bro. He drove all the way down here to kick it with your boy. I can't be more pleased to have him. I'm a little bit kind of, taken aback by him being here because I know this dude is really good at what he does. I claim to kind of spit a little bit, but these real artists is what we need to be representing, real hip hop. He represents hip hop to the fullest. Anybody that ever gonna meet him or ever work with him will see that he really loves his craft and everything. How you doing, man?
Doing good, bro. Blessed to be here. It's been a long time since we've been discussing coming up here, but man, I'm blessed to be here. I'm thankful and grateful for you, Brody, and everybody else that let me be here with you, man. Real shit.
Tell the people how we met.
So, backstory on how we met. Every once in a while, I look on some like funny videos, right? So there's this dude, Danny Mullen, and hit or miss type videos, but he had this one like funny ass video where he
Danny Mullen is a YouTuber
that
does funny, crazy videos. Just to clarify who he is.
Right. So he had this funny ass video where he like pranked his graduating class at the reunion, so I like knew him from there. And then I click on this one video one day, and it's man, what was it? It was like it's basically Dex is being a pussy salesman for Danny Mullen or some shit. So, like
Pussy
like,
salesman.
basically, like some shit like that. Like
Pussy
he
salesman.
was walking around like I can't even say
He
it.
can't even say it. Look, Danny had me walking around asking people if they wouldn't mind them, me selling pussy for them or something. It was really crazy. It was paid well because I got double paid that day. For those who didn't know, when I came, they tried to prank me. I rolled with the prank. They loved me, and it was like, "Man, you got to stay." And so I was a part of it, and I actually did 5 things with him over the course of maybe 2 years. Danny's a cool dude. A lot of people think he's a racist. I just think he does shit to make money, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Danny is the type of person that'll take shit so far because he knows people gonna watch it. This is the climate of the world that we live in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People took video cameras out and tried to video take off body laying on the ground bleeding out.
Before calling the cops.
That's the world we live in, man. You yourself asked me where we at over here, when I come to this video.
Yeah.
I mean to the podcast shooting.
Oh yeah.
And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I said Max is right. I mean, he from out there.
I'm not familiar with
exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the climate that we're living in right now.
It is.
Which is sad. Because Boosie said it this morning. If you watch Boosie said it this morning. He said, we targets out here. We used to be heroes to these kids now.
Yeah.
Now we targets. You know why? I blame it on Instagram. I blame it. And then we all use it.
Yeah.
We are all victims to this shit. We use this shit, man. But it's in a lot of ways, it's being used for evil. It's being used to locate people. It's being used to find out where people go, what their haunts are. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to take the steps they need to take to be the star of whatever they're trying to be. They rather just take your life. You know what I'm saying? Because
Seems
you
like
going
you're right
good.
now, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of hate going on, man. Not enough love in this world right now, man. It's a lot of fucking hate going on, bro. And especially for artists, rappers, both. They're both one of the same, I would say. So I think it's the most dangerous thing in the world right now.
But country artists ain't getting killed. You don't
Right,
see
though,
them
so for
motherfuckers out there.
You're right, just rappers.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, rock and roll guys used to have balls like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It was Rolling Stones had beat with other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've heard about this shit. I just can't pull nothing out of the woodworks right now. I can have it later.
But it wasn't.
But they never got to a point where they wanted to murder each other.
The worst was like John Lennon getting killed by a crazy family.
By a crazy assassin because of his political views. See,
exactly.
That's the thing. My mama always, not my mama. Let me stop lying on her. One of my family members, I can't remember who it was, always used to say, there's 3 things you shouldn't talk about: sports, politics, and fucking religion.
I love talking about sports though. That's the one.
Well, I've seen people get shot behind talking about some sports because some dude
I believe it.
tripping. I mean, you don't know what you're talking about.
I beat some kid's ass over talking about I was in middle school, but he was a Raider fan, and he was just trying to shove it in my face, dancing around, beat a kid's ass over the Raiders.
That shit go there. Go there. You seen these stadiums? You seen what we have with these people? These people be tripping like crazy. Fuck that, the little kids.
Yeah.
The little league games.
Right.
I want to ask you specifically, where did you go to high school down there? Are you all the way from down there? I mean,
so I grew up everywhere in San Diego. Like everywhere, bro. Like I grew up since I was born to 14, just bouncing around. My parents were always check to check, renting houses. We never owned a house in our life, and man, it still hurts me to this day because that was my pop's biggest dream was to own a house. But we were just bouncing around. But then when it got to the point, I was a basketball player. I was a four-sport athlete. Actually,
was you good?
I was really good, bro. I was really good in high school, and so we went up to my high school at the time would have been Patrick Henry, and they had a real bad program over there. And
bad
so,
as far as like they lost a lot.
They lost a lot, just bad coaches. It's not a good environment, and my dad just for other reasons, for my little brother, wanted me and him to go up to a better neighborhood also, and along with sports. So we went up to North County, which is a great neighborhood, and it was
considered Orange County, like
pretty much
down here.
Pretty much
$1 million homes.
Almost there.
Middle class.
Yeah, middle class, but it was but for San Diego Center, it's great, and not beach area, but a great neighborhood. And I went to Malcolm High School, and that's where I kind of got culture shock because, yeah,
Black people.
no, what I grew up. Around
You grew up around brothers, but then when you
Exactly.
went there, you was like,
It
oh.
was just all. I grew up.
What is your nationality, by the way?
My mom's Mexican, my dad's European, so it's a little Italian, Russian, everything. So, but my mom's full Mexican from TJ. So yeah,
I never knew that, bro.
Exactly. I get Persian.
Spain,
I get everything, bro.
Persian. I'm gonna ask everybody on the thing. I know it's probably a lot of people that fuck with you on here. What do you think Max look like? Does he look more Hispanic or does he look more Middle Eastern? To me,
trust me, it's
you
Middle
got
Eastern,
that
right?
you Middle Eastern like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
When I saw you rap, and then you have an accent, but it don't sound Spanish.
My dad's from New York, so maybe that's what it is. So like, I get the New York from my dad, the Mexican from my mom. Yeah, me, I guess so. But yeah,
They did that.
yeah. So but yeah. So I went to Mount Carmel, got culture shock from the money and the way the personalities maybe. I grew up around gangbangers, bro. I was pulling licks in middle school,
Gotcha.
doing all types of shit I shouldn't have been doing. Could have been dead many times. I go up there,
You
everything's
think that move changed it for you?
in which sense?
Of not doing what you used to do.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, yeah. Because
Probably
once I got that 20-minute, once I got that, it probably was. Because once I got that 20-minute commute up there, I wasn't seeing my old homies down south anymore. I was just stuck up there, pretty much.
I gotta say,
and that did a lot for me, actually.
I love you saying this because
Yeah.
just today I'm looking at another pod. Brothers is from New York. I can't think of it. I would look it up, but
Yeah.
I don't want to go that far. Same cat they was interviewing said the same thing. The fact that you got a chance to get transplanted saved your life. Same thing he said. He said, now that I got money, and he just talked about the Migos cat getting killed.
Yeah.
Now, look, you can't go to gutter places when you at a certain status in life. You can be gutter and talk about where you came from and everything. You know where you got your passes at.
Right.
You do.
Right.
If you don't know, look, man, when you go home, not necessarily everybody gonna love you. The fact that you asked me before you came here, where was this place at? Let me know what type of mentality you had. It let me know that you've been on this side of the tracks as well as the right side of the tracks.
100%.
And I hate to even call it that, but the powers that be created how and where we live
Exactly.
and how we coincide with each
Exactly.
other. I guess they felt like we redline this area, they'll kill each other in there. Make sure if they cross this street, and I know that this to be true because I know people in politics that they'll redline a district like they did downtown when Billy Ragosa was mayor. That's the reason why they got all those sitting outside cafes now. You used to be able to do that. There would be a guy taking a shit right next to you if you tried, but they moved them all in this one area. Once they cross that border, arrest them or whoop them. I've seen the cops beat the shit out of people who are deranged. They won't fix them.
That's
They
fucked
won't.
up.
That's
That's
crazy.
the most fucked up part.
That's the world we live in. The sad thing to me is that we're talking about this and we should be celebrating all your musical achievements, especially the new album coming out.
I appreciate it.
But sometimes you got to talk about this stuff.
He talks about too,
You know,
at the same time.
we live in two different parts of Southern California. When I go to San Diego, it's like night and day.
Yeah.
It's a city, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's like living in Ventura or something. It's
Right.
real beachy, and I kind of know why people in the inland parts of San Diego are a little meaner and a little more rough around the edges because it's hot.
Yeah, it gets hot over there too. I would say for most people who go down to San Diego from LA, you check out SeaWorld, you check out the beach, you check out things like, you don't want to go there. You're not going to go to the places that people grow up in. There's nothing over there. You want to go see some sea lions and some waves and relax.
And that's
right?
where the rich people live, unfortunately.
Right.
And they don't want you over there. Have you ever had
San Diego's a great city. It's a great fucking
amazing city.
Overall, like, I would say the best city in the world to me. And that's no disrespect to
That's
LA.
saying a lot.
I love
No,
LA.
oh no. LA's got its problems. I
The
talk a
one thing
lot
I
of
don't-
shit about LA.
Yeah.
I talk cash shit about LA. It's changed. I know for a fact San Diegoans, I know how to say that. San Diegoans drive slow just like LA people.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
The freeways is retarded.
Right.
Surface streets are retarded in
Right.
California. Huh? That shit don't supposed to be happening.
Right.
I'll be going nuts. I don't drink no more. By the way, shout out to HRPC. I think it's HRP. HR. You know what? It's a fucking weed shop. HPRC. It just came to me. I'm sorry, Texas, if you're watching. My bad. HPRC is located in Mission Hills, right there off of Chatsworth now, in Sepulveda, right next to the. He said El Pollo Loco. Yeah, El Pollo Loco. That is correct. They got some good. I've shown some things on other pods of what the people have given me.
Yeah.
Some of that shit I levitated. I mean, I went to sleep and I woke up and there was like a couple feet between me and the bed. I was like, what's going on? I was that high.
I've been on
good weed.
These edibles lately at night.
Do you think?
Nah, not anymore.
Not anymore?
Not at all, actually. Like, you're talking about like nicotine vape?
No, weed vape.
Oh yeah, I got it a pen or two. But
well, I'm glad you said that because HBRC hooked up something for you.
Okay.
And here it is right here. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Well, actually, you got a choice of things.
I appreciate you.
This is a Bloom vape thing. I don't vape, so I'll be lost on it. That's for you, my friend.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
and yeah, this right here is Super Silver Haze vape cartridges. These are for you too. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. That's courtesy of the Korner Store Podcast.
Thank you, bro.
And HPRC marijuana dispensary right near the 118 freeway.
HPRC?
HPRC.
Shout out HPRC, man.
For real. The 118 freeway off of Sepulveda and Chatsworth. Not too far from where I live. I'm in the valley now. I was in South Central. I had to move. Not because I'm scared of what somebody will do to me. I'm scared what the fuck I'll do to you. Can't run fast, so you know I got something. Just saying. Just saying.
Sounds gotta be.
So, with that said, I must ask about gun violence in America. I should call it America. In America, according to you. As far as I'm concerned, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Always has been. The funny thing is, it's been nuts in our community forever.
Right.
Why all of a sudden, since these mass murderers are popping up, they want to do gun control now? This is something they should have been doing. Now, I get the Republicans. And let me say something very controversial right now. You guys going to be mad at me. I like Donald Trump. I'm going to tell you why. That motherfucker don't like me, and I love that he tells the truth. Everything he does says fuck black people. I want whites to be honest with me. Fuck all of that. Hey, how are you? Yeah, goddamn. And being all cool and shit. All right, yeah. You better believe. Dex, come on. Shit. We love you. No, be honest. Do you want me with a bow tie and some tails, nigga, taking out your trash? Be honest. At least Trump does that. Now, as the president, what would he do? Of course, he gonna cut and slash and cut. Get that shit to the people that he loves. We know that. One thing you got to realize in politics, they don't give a fuck about you. All of the people who's got money, from Cube and all these businessmen, from Warren Buffett to SpaceX, what's the fuck?
Tesla,
Bond villain.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's
Yeah.
a James Bond villain. Look at him. They ain't worried about who's in office. They are, but they ain't. Because they got so much money and they doing so much they could give a fuck. That's the reason why I love this guy. Because this thing is about making his music. There ain't a care in the world, bro. You got to do what you got to do. The only difference is we ain't got 10 million. Because we had 10 million, we wouldn't. I'd be in here talking like this. Look, I understand what's going on out there. I do. I really do. I sympathize.
No, we're out of here with 10
nah,
million.
We'll be trying to
Everybody's eating with 10 million. whole team, everybody.
God
all
damn
family,
it,
bro.
yes. Man,
Everybody.
you know it only take $1 million.
That's it.
$1
That's
million.
it. That's it, bro.
The sad thing is the amount of money that will take to rescue every person in the United States of America ain't a lot.
No.
And they spent more sending to Ukraine for
Yeah.
weapons to defend our. Why? First off, if you gonna have a country, why you ain't got an army ready to get down with motherfuckers? You can't have no country, man. If a motherfucker just step over the border and say, "Nigga, we here,"
Right.
that ain't real.
Right.
To me, that's bullshit. You know damn well somebody come to America talking about we proclaim. You proclaim what? You 15 guns on that. What you proclaiming? That I'm an American? Yeah, he's gonna kiss that ass. So that's all bullshit. I don't know what it is. It's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
The thing I want America to realize is people getting tired of the bullshit.
Yeah. 100%.
That's why, and
You could feel the shift.
I don't know, man. I don't know if these guys. Do you think these cats is killing all these rappers are assassins, or these are just random acts of violence?
I think it's sadly random acts of violence. I think I would say it's almost. I don't want to say this. I just think it's people putting themselves in the wrong positions and too much hate going on around these crowds, bro. I think you know what I mean. Like it's almost like manifesting in a dark way in a sense. I would say, and it's
You sound spiritual like me. Obviously, you're a believer in the Almighty, right?
Of course.
There it is. See, that's why he on here. Not because he believe in God. It could be a gang. It's gonna be a gang of atheists on this. Can believe me. Because I actually got friends don't think it's a sky daddy. That's what they call him. But they can call him anything they want. I know how he moved in my life. The only reason why I even know him is because of him. That's crazy. Just that we know that. Look, man, you can't meet people and then just start talking on Instagram. That's the homie. What? This nigga really cool with me like that? I'm doing music with him now. What's crazy about this? And this is 2 years going. I think
almost 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. This is a person, actual live in person meeting. But that's what it's networking is all about when you're trying to accomplish something in life. I don't know how I pay my bills. I know you're probably like, huh? What the fuck? That shit come and it gets paid. You dig? If you don't have faith like that, you're not gonna make it. It's a gang of motherfuckers right now stressing at home. I ain't gonna be able to buy the kids no cereal. I ain't got no diapers. The whole shit. Stressing over shit that you can't control. So you throw it up in the air and say, look, bro, I need that. The next thing you know, that shit gonna come. It's almost like some genie shit. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Max is here. He drove 100 miles.
It's nothing.
That is a blessing.
Blessed to be here, bro.
That's a blessing.
Open the doors to me.
Come on now. Open the doors for you. You like, put it to you like this. When you got people like me that's trying to do media, anybody give you any 15 seconds of their fucking time. It's precious. So you honor me by being here on the real. To come here, to talk to the owner of this store, to buy something. You know, I already planned to give you some shit, but you didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you showed up.
That's my hero right here.
Look, this is some of the stuff. Hey, look, if you guys come to the Crenshaw store, if some of these people is from San Diego, look at that.
Two of my heroes on this one. We got the Kobe one on this one.
Look at that.
We got some dope ass gear here.
I can't lie and say I got this here. Even I wish this Death for a Record shirt was here, but I got this somewhere else.
This is my guy, man. This is my idol.
I got to give it to him. Kobe was the second coming of Michael Jordan to me.
He was. I would say to me, I grew up watching both. That's the thing. When I was 5 years old, Michael was my guy, but at the same time, like Kobe was just coming up, and the best thing to me was Lakers versus Bulls at that time. And then it got to the point where, you know what, Kobe just something about his drive, something about him in itself just
you gonna be mad at me after this.
Let me know. I was gonna say something about him. He boosted above Michael for me, bro.
I can't stand him.
You can't stand
God
Kobe?
rest his soul, and I was one hurt son of a gun when he passed. A lot of people on this live gonna be mad at me. I did not like Kobe Bryant.
You
I
from
actually
LA?
got it. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Are you
I
a
got
Laker fan or no?
Here's the story. I actually had tickets to Michael Jordan's rookie year games here in LA. Okay.
Yeah.
Clippers was playing in the sports arena. I got tickets to that game. Snuck down from up where we were in the regular seats down to underneath the basket on the south goal. Because I remember it used to be north and south how the shit was in LA sports arena. Michael Jordan hit me in the chest with a pass. Okay, I'll never forget that shit. The next game they played the Lakers in the Forum. Kareem, Magic, Worthy's leg was broken.
Damn.
Mike came in there, hit a last second shot, won the game. I was Mike nuts back then. Right. Okay, I'm coming out. I didn't have no jersey on, but I had a Michael Jordan t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Mike is great. Some white guy came up to me and said, "Wait till Worthy's back." They be serious. And I'm a Laker fan. See, that's the first time I ever went against the Lakers wearing a t-shirt. I was just so enamored by Mike. I watched them all. This is the reason why I got so.
Mike was.
I worked the Olympics.
Okay.
84 Olympics when it was here in LA. I was one of the security wore the blue berets. I was right there with Mike, Patrick, all of them. I actually snuck in. They had these little barcode badges, and if it was green, you good. So they'd come and beat people. I'm on off day.
Yeah.
Came up, went to Floral Web Tower right on Jefferson at the USC. That's where they worked. Went upstairs. Wayman Tisdale, Chris Mullin, Jeff Turner, and somebody else playing fucking cards. And I was just walking, and it's like dorm rooms. I'm just walking down the hall. Some niggas like, "Oh, I remember you wanted the security, huh?" He's like, "Come here." Yeah. So I came in and he gave me some Oklahoma University socks, which I don't know where the fuck they are. That was 1,000 years ago. And I went downstairs and I was all excited, bro. Walking down the path, like it's a path right through the USC campus. George Raveling, Bobby Knight, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins.
That's crazy.
And I'm just following them.
I'll just be low-key stalking these
and
dudes.
I followed him like, man, I was just so
right.
He wasn't even in the league. He wasn't even in the league. He was still at North Carolina. Yeah. So I'm like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was playing at Crenshaw at the Crenshaw High at the time. Yeah. I had graduated. Matter of fact, I'm older than Mike.
So back then, Jordan, it was still known that he was a number one recruit type thing. He didn't get picked number one.
No, but Sam Bowie, this is a crazy fucking world. This shit didn't happen before. Yeah. Sam Bowie, a motherfucker out of Kentucky. Now he was 7'1". There was two cats that played for Kentucky that year. Melvin Turpin.
A big dudes who are
Melvin Turpin and Sam Bowie. See, back then it was about low post offense. Yeah. So everybody figured if you get that one guy down in the middle to dominate, we'll be straight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's I.E. Shaq and everything like that. They picked fucking Portland Trailblazers could have had Michael Jordan. They picked Sam Bowie. Sam Bowie's
Greg Oden. They picked Greg Oden.
Both of them knees was hard.
Yeah, bro. When you're over 6'9", 6'10", like
and when they do pick people that are wingmen or guards, they always pick people that's 6'7" and under. Yeah. They never get nobody like 6'8" with real game. They never do it. They always get now they're starting to get more Europeans that are like 7 feet that can do a lot of things. This game's real open now. Yeah, it's all wide open now. So, but back then, Mike got picked second. Yeah. A second or third, one or two.
I think it was third.
Yeah. So who the fuck was that second guy? I don't even remember now, but I know Sam Bowie he blew his knee out that first year. I don't think he got 20-some games in.
He was a dude with the Celtics with overdose, bro. It's killing me. That was insane.
Reggie Lewis?
No. Damn, he got picked to the Celtics. He was gonna be this.
Len
Bias. There we go. That was.
I seen Len Bias play. He played with a cat named Kenny Gatlin when they played for Maryland. Len Bias was the fucking truth. Yeah. He used to give. Yeah, there's only two people I saw used to give it to Mike all the fucking time back then. God damn it. I don't remember, but I know Len Bias was one of them. He used to be tan his ass up. So when he didn't come to after Mike. Mike left as a junior, so he went hard shit, as they say. So he went to the league, and obviously he was gonna get drafted. And he went nuts that first year, one rookie of the year. Len Bias never got a chance to do that. If Len Bias would have played for the Celtics with a halfway healthy Larry Bird at that time, he didn't get hurt till 2 years later. They won 3-4 easily because he would have been lobbing it to him, shooting his three. You would have had to worry about Len doing everything, and Larry all over the place shooting from anywhere.
Yeah.
that I'm kind of glad that didn't happen because they would have dynastied up.
Was Kevin McHale still there? At that time, he was, right? So
Yes.
you got McHale, you got
Parrish,
Bird, you get Bias,
Ainge,
Parrish, it would have been
Maxwell,
over.
all of
It
them.
would've
They
been
were
over.
still there.
Yeah.
Dennis Johnson
It would've
still
been
there. He'd been running. It would have been stupid. But Larry said he was hurt as hell when he heard that boy died. Now, a lot of people asked around that time was like, that was a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it was.
That he got a 8-ball. Why did they give him such a hard dose? You know what I'm saying? Because he speedballed that. You know what I'm saying? This world's wild. You don't know what the fuck, man. He probably was told to do something and was like, nah. I'm just throwing that out there. I know everybody like, what the fuck?
It just, it doesn't seem right that a number one pick would be going crazy like that. I mean, at the same time, maybe sometimes that shit gets to your head too, and you want to enjoy it, you want to celebrate it. So
let me finish the Kobe story. That's what we was on.
Yeah.
Now, for those who know, don't know, I used to be a huge Laker fan. You couldn't tell me shit. I was in the Army rocking that shit over in Europe. I remember my mom did one of the most spectacular things she's never done before. It sent me a hell of a fucking birthday present. She sent me 2 back-to-back hats, one blue and purple and gold, one white with purple and gold. Great, and a Laker sweatsuit. Nigga, I was out there pride joy because they went back-to-back. I was on one out there. So, you couldn't tell me nothing about the Lakers. Nothing.
Yeah.
They got Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, and all that. I went bonkers. I was like, bro, we got a squad, bro. Even though, like, Kareem gone now, Worthy pretty much out here, Magic called AIDS, and we still had a squad. And then when they got Shaq.
That was my team, bro. Yeah.
When they got Shaq, I went crazy. Now, the deal for Kobe Bryant, let me say, when that deal happened, Bloody D-Box was traded to the Charlotte Hornets.
I went to the Hornets?
Then he went to the Kings later.
Okay, that's right.
He went to the Charlotte Hornets for 2 seasons. And to put a rights to draft Kobe Bryant. Well, not really to draft Kobe Bryant, but to get that pick, hoping he would fall, and he did. He fell to the Lakers. A lot of people wasn't sold on Kobe back then. Yeah. They saw it, but they was like, eh.
It was high school though at the same time.
Right. Right. Shit, Kevin Garnett came out of Perry Academy, but he was big doing the same shit Kobe was doing. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You got a 6'10" nigga with guard skills?
Yeah.
Oh, come here.
Yeah.
He's shitting on dudes, crossing them out. That's my guy.
Yeah.
KG is my guy.
KG is dope as fuck.
He won. Now he won. Dude should have had 3 or 4 championships because there was a deal going to be made for him and Paul Pierce to go to the Lakers to play with Kobe.
I didn't hear
People
that.
Didn't. Yes, I know about that.
Yeah.
I was like, Lord, if this happened, but then and it didn't happen. But anyway, KG was supposed to come to the Lakers though. A lot of people don't know that. Wow. And Chris Paul was supposed to come to the Lakers twice.
That was the one.
The second one was
fucked up. Right,
and he went to the Clippers.
And that was the first time ever. I'm happy.
And I was a Clipper fan by then, so I was happy about that.
Yeah.
So, but the first time when he was a Hornet, the Lakers was trying to get him.
Yeah.
Now, come on now. Who would have been a better distributor out of him and Fisher? Now, Fisher ended up being a quality point guard, backup and starter.
He was.
And timely jump shooting, defense for sure.
Exactly.
But who's better at that?
Obviously, Chris Paul.
Come on now. You'd have got a young Chris Paul back then. They was trying to fuck the Lakers up back then. Yeah. Now, I didn't like the Lakers when Kobe came because they traded 2 people. Eddie Jones, who I think if he would have played with Kobe, they would have been spectacular.
Legend. Eddie Jones.
A legend. And they let him go. 2 people go. I forget who the other guy was. And then they put
no, was it?
Said did get traded to Phoenix. That's right.
Yeah, because I know there was a. I don't know if it was the
same trade. And I know Nick, man, all those guys.
Then ended up going to where? To Denver?
Denver, something like that. Denver. And then they brought in Rick Fox. And I'm like, Rick Fox? I was mad, bro. I was mad. That tore me up. I'm like, Rick Fox? They ended up winning.
Got rings though, man.
They ended up, the thing about it, they ended up winning. That stuck in my craw. And then I started to watch Cole as he started to become in his own. That nigga was one arrogant motherfucker.
He was, but
Mike was too. As I see him, Kobe used to make me feel like, ugh. I used to fucking hate it. Used to make my skin crawl. I saw him after that championship they had when they beat Portland. Yeah. He was walking with an old girl, with Vanessa, and it was just he was chewing that gum. Me and the homies was watching, and I'm like, man, I fucking hate him, man.
You know what? Something about his arrogance never got to me, bro. Honestly, like sometimes LeBron's arrogance gets to me every once in a
You
while.
think he arrogant? I think he's
No,
he's a
before-
happy-go-lucky.
Right now he
motherfucker.
is, but like I'm talking before, like his
His maturation as he started
right,
coming.
exactly. Some of that arrogance got to me. Kobe's arrogance never got to me. Maybe I was too young to see it. Maybe I was just like, oh, this is my hero, this is my idol, and I couldn't see it. Maybe it didn't get to me. Maybe I needed to be older to see it.
Got you.
But I just looked up to him like motherfucker, bro. Like I feel like he was the truth in every aspect. I feel like he deserved to be arrogant. When I saw it, I'm like, you know what, you deserve to be arrogant. Like
I love the way you put that. That was very eloquent. But I put you in his passing, my admiration for him super grew because I understood what this man brought to the table for the NBA. Forget the NBA. Let's take them out of the equation, even though that's where he played. That the joy he brought certain people. Yeah. And it's not, we ain't even talking about people that's from LA. We talking about all over the country. People were really hurt when he died. So that he really made an impact on the culture, just like Nip did and Pac and Biggie. And a lot of people just say, oh, they just rappers or they just basketball players. No, these people inspire people to do more and to do better. They really do.
That's why Mamba mentality is. It's literally his work ethic. And you could go back on YouTube now, look on Instagram, anything, and look at these clips from him, and it just doesn't even seem real right now. It's like it
broke my heart when I found that. And then the circumstances, a fucking helicopter crash. What kind of numbskull don't fly and some fall? As soon as I saw that shit, I'll be like, let's turn back. It just didn't make no sense.
I can't
wrap my mind around it either. And then the little girl though. That's what really fucked me up because I don't give a fuck what I feel about her daddy or
once it gets to her, it's a whole different
it takes level everything, and that's the reason why. And that's not one of the reasons why I like him more or anything like that. I saw videos and how he is as he's been. I'm like, you know what, bro? Just really was about his business. And he didn't like to fuck with a lot of people. No. I love what he said about them. Shout out to Dwight Howard, even though I'm gonna dog the shit out of your big bum ass. Could have been one of the greats, but you were so busy wanting to be 7 feet and goofy instead of tearing the rim down on motherfuckers.
Orlando though, like this dude really killed it on Orlando. Came to LA and just started playing like a bum, bro. Like,
tell you why. Who they had in Orlando other than him to do? And Stan Van Gundy is a genius pick and roll coach.
Yeah, did they have McGrady for look? No, they didn't have McGrady.
No, he was gone.
Yeah,
now they had Rashard Lewis.
Yeah.
Hito Turkoglu.
Yeah, I remember.
Could ball though.
He could
ball. But these guys ain't gonna give you a consistent 28 when the big game.
Never.
And you got to set up Dwight, which always bothers Shaq. Nigga, learn to jump hooker. He used to talk shit about him all the time. That dunking shit is built.
Yeah.
And doing layups and da-da-da.
The game's 100% different now.
Exactly. Now you have to. Now this nigga want to take a 3 today. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, they literally practice 500 a fucking game.
Dwight Howard. You might as well just be you. What are you trying to shoot threes for?
I didn't know that's what you're talking about. Yeah. There's no reason for Dwight to ever shoot
This was Kobe Bryant's experience with him coming to the Lakers. Yeah. This is the story. And I know you probably know this because you're a fan. Jalen Rose was with him when that call came from Dwight to Kobe. He answered the phone. He was like, yeah, what's up, man? He talking to Dwight Howard. Jalen, he hangs up the phone and he looks at Jalen Rose. He said, this shit ain't going to work. Jay was like, what? You just talked to him like 10 minutes. He was like, yeah. For the whole 10 minutes, this nigga asking me about what studios is popping, what clubs to go to, where the restaurants is. He ain't motherfucking, he coming here to work.
Yeah.
He said he ain't gonna, and look, when that 1 year they couldn't work together, the very next year when he went to Houston, I believe, Kobe called him a bitch right to his face, right on the court. You seen it?
That, yeah.
Kobe, no, because he's the type of person like Jordan was. I didn't realize how much a dick Jordan was till we delved deep into all of his shit with the Jordan rule book.
Super
I read
dick,
that,
bro. Like,
and that new documentary.
Yeah.
He was an asshole, socking people in the face.
They're the same, though.
Look,
the same. But
I don't give a
it's
fuck
for the
how
sake
good
of the
Mike
team.
was.
Like,
He put his
first man in, last man out the gym.
I'd beat his ass. You fucking nah.
He starts
you ain't socking me, bro.
In the
You can cross me, hit 30. Now, nigga, like, see, I'm Mike.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you better than me, nigga. I guarantee you when the game comes, niggas, 3 niggas on you, you give me the pill, I'm gonna shit on somebody. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do my part.
Yeah.
But you ain't socking nothing over cheer. We'll have to fight every day. Fuck out of here, man. Michael Jordan turn out to be a bitch too when it comes to that. But you gotta understand what that means. That's that determination. You not gonna fuck up what I'm trying to do here. That's what Kobe said, nigga. If you ain't here to come win championships, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So that's
I
how.
don't fault either. That's what you just said right here is the reason why I don't fault either of them for that. They got that championship mentality, that winner mentality, and they wanted their peers to be on the same level as them. That's all they wanted.
You gotta have that dog in you. And the only reason
Exactly.
why I'm saying that is because this man told me that shit when we was talking about doing the pod here. I appreciate you buying something because that gives us validity. You dig?
Dope ass clothes anyway. I would have bought something off the rip, but it's
Exactly.
dope ass clothes over here.
But I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Everything we do in this world got to amount to some shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no more hobbies.
No.
Motherfuckers ain't making model airplanes to go fly with Jimmy in the park.
Exactly.
Niggas is entering them shits and all kind of competitions.
Exactly.
Niggas got to pay the bills now.
And that's why I'm not gonna drop this fucking album until I get a fucking marketing strategy behind it. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not
I can't
dropping
do
shit.
nothing but agree with you.
I'm not
Cause
dropping shit until
you're
I
the
get.
one that's smart. You smarter about that than me anyway. Speaking of smart, it'll be smart for you to watch us talk about the spirit of the week. And that spirit is being liquor. Once again, we're back on vodka. We're doing White Liquor Month. This is White Liquor Month, the month of November. So that's what you will be drinking at your Thanksgivings, all that. Come here for the Korner Store Podcast to find not only good stuff to drink, stuff that's affordable, and guess where we get it from? The liquor aisle at Ralph's Market. Now, you got to go there. If you want Hennessy, that's the cheapest hen in town. I'm telling you. Ain't a liquor store in town going to sell that shit cheaper than the grocery store. And today, you've seen it before, we got Seagram's Extra Smooth Vodka. Wonderful. Guess how much this is? This is a nice bottle. This is a big bottle. $7.99.
Damn. I was gonna say 15.
Can you believe that? Ralph's. And I know I'm yelling right now. You're probably like, nigga, you loud as 3 motherfuckers. But it's all good. I'm excited. And this is a nice ass gesture. Last week, our thing was tequila. And I just found out from this amazing gentleman right here, who we're glad to have on the show. That just warms my heart to know he's a tequila man. Last week was Tequila Week, and that was the last week of October. And we have something for him to go home with.
Man, thank you so much, dog.
We have Terrasol Mijo. Terrasol Mijo tequila. This stuff is off the chain. Now, for those who don't know about this, I feel sorry for you. This shit knocked me the fuck out. I don't even drink no more. I took a shot of it, went to sleep, and woke up the very next day. So that's all good. And this is for you, my bro.
Thank you, bro.
Check the weight out on that bottle.
My girl's gonna love this shit too. So.
Yeah, so you guys do some shots tonight in honor of being here today. So he coming away with some cool shit, man.
Definitely.
That's what we do here on the Korner Store Podcast. What time is it, man? You know what? We're gonna sign off. But before we do, I wanted to say something to all the people out there who joined us today. I'm taking my hat off for the simple fact that you honor me. You honor me, man, by being here, by spending the time with me and this gentleman whose career is about to take off. On the way out, we're going to play a song from his new album, upcoming album, so you guys can vibe to that before we jump off. The Korner Store Podcast, KSP, loves its fans, loves the people that even fuck with me. You could be doing anything, but you here with me. You here with Max Vizion, and we appreciate it. He's one of the hottest MCs out there, believe it. You motherfuckers just because you don't know him.
They won't believe it. It's all
Because
good.
you don't know him.
They'll know when this
Get to know him.
They'll know. But
Tell them where they can find you at, by
you
the
can
way.
find me anywhere. You can find me Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that. But I have an album coming out, Cage Bird Still Fly, and it's definitely my best work, my most proud work that I've ever done. And the one thing is, like I just said, I'm not gonna drop it until I get the right marketing strategy for it, because it's something special to me. And in this day and age, when there's millions of artists and there's just like so much saturation, bro, I feel like right now artists need to find a new creative way to really market their work, you know, because there's so much. Otherwise, it's gonna get lost in the
in the
everlasting sea of Spotify and everything. So,
well,
you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, somebody as talented as you usually get put to the wayside for the simple fact that they don't have enough money behind them in marketing.
Right.
So, with that said, you got to find a way to do it with the budget that you have,
right,
but still get it out there.
Exactly.
And that's what you're doing right now.
Exactly.
Take a lesson from somebody like him who is taking the time to slow the fuck down. You got the product.
Got you.
You got the product already. You ain't gotta go out there willingly to cry. Oh, my shit is so dope. I gotta.
And that used to be me. 100% used to be me. I'll be in the studio with shout out Slayer, DJ Slayer. I think he was the first one on here, by the way.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
So shout out Slayer, bro. We came up from literally his garage, and when I was 18, 19 years old, and he knows we would drop a track, and I'd be like, it wouldn't even be mixed yet, really. I'd be like, oh, let's put it out. It doesn't matter how long, the next day type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't let it marinate. You don't have any type of shit behind, because we're just gung ho with it. Just, let's just.
I can see your demeanor is way.
Oh, it's way different now, bro. It's way different. So
now you know what? Having a good lady by your side. Shout out to your girl.
Yeah.
Shout her out.
Shout out Kim.
Yeah, she's the type of person who keeps a brother who really trying to get out there and is motivated, grounded. You know, she's just like, I got you. I'm gonna hold you down.
It's important,
man. In this day and age, if you ain't got no girl, I'm not seeing nobody like super serious right now. I would like to, but that shit, if it's missing in your life, it's almost like a piece of the puzzle missing. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want that good female companionship, somebody you can love on, that really truly give a shit about you? That's case number one. If you can find that today, you're more blessed than any one of us out here, because it's a gang of dudes out here lonely in the motherfucker.
That's real shit.
Gripping the Vaseline and all that, man.
That's real shit.
Wish they had somebody in their life. But then there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there treat good women like shit. And then when people like me come along, they got to play me because they worried about getting hurt. So slow down out there. Stop fucking it up for the rest of us. He already good, though. But I don't know if he's going to get married. Let me shut the fuck up.
It'll happen.
But since he said that, I'm wishing you the best. I'm wishing this lady the best. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we about to get on up out of here. I gotta play this one joint right here. This has been my boy Max Vizion with us today, and I don't know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. You showing up puts me on cloud negative. Oh shit! Is this
so
all?
simple. Shout out LC. I got tripped the other day to finally get his ass in the studio with Slay, lay that second verse to this one. It's the only one on the album that I'm not gonna have a verse on. I kind of let them speak for me, if that makes any type of sense. So hopefully y'all hear this on here.
This is a little sample what my boy do.
Shout out Slay, shout out Von Dream, shout out Trip, shout out LC, shout out Loose Lyric.
Used to be so simple, life is like an instrument. Used to be so simple, life is like an instrument. Used to be so simple, all this pressure on my mental. Used to be so simple, all this pressure on my mental. Yeah, way back when life was cingy, sip 10 pico, simply. We train to go, don't 10 weeks, that shit talk tough, we get 10 pieces.
I'll let y'all. See y'all next time. This Sunday, Miss Kitty SRT. The show is at 1 p.m. Hope y'all be there. Be square. My man. Let's go.
Fuck you with me.
Boys and some rickies. Shakespeare and with me. And if I really could, then I really would bring them back like a DJ.